Hey Taurus, it is Jamie with Earth and Fire Tarot. I'm here to do your weekly love reading to take us through the rest of this week to March 17th is what I'm pulling the messages for and requesting messages for. So, for some of you, while I was meditating on your energy, I sense that you and your person are in separation. But for some of you, the ones that resonates with, I do see working out, but I'm getting that there needs to be a big conversation about some big problems within the relationship. So hopefully those messages will come out. I feel like those that's really meant for those of you who are going through a rough patch in your relationship. Hopefully I can pull some messages for that with these cards. So I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread. And one thing I'm going to do different with this spread is read reversals. So let me know how you feel about that in the comments. This will not resonate with every Taurus out there, so don't try to make it work for you. Check your other signs, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you don't know your other signs, you can check out the Cafe Astrology website. That's a pretty awesome site, and it'll help you figure out what your other signs are. So with that being said, I'm going to shuffle. I'm being told a couple more times, and I'll cut the deck. Check the description box below for information on private readings. And here we go. I apologize too for being late with this. I have been suffering from a serious head cold and was not able to speak clearly enough to make a video. Actually, you guys wouldn't have known what the hell I was saying, so forgive me. I know I'm running a little bit late. So I'm going to pull all your cards. This actually came out in reverse, so we'll take it in the reverse. Right, there's conflict right now. You're trying to speak your truth. And like I said before I started this reading, there are things happening here. Wow, a lot of cards in reverse for you guys. Okay, what did I do? Flip my note? Nope, that's it. I have the Magician in reverse for the overall energy, combined with the King of Pentacles. So you guys are, your current situation right now is King of Pentacles. So I feel like you're trying to ground this situation. I feel like things have been, like I said, a little crazy for you. May have been some time out, some space taken, and you just weren't able to use this time recently to manifest good things within this relationship. You've been your person's not really giving you the tools to do that. With the Magician in reverse, you've just not been able to really take a stand with this. I see that in your past energy too. The Nine of Wands came out in reverse as your challenge. So with you guys really seeking this stability in your current situation, you're sticking in there. That's what I see with that King of Shields. You guys are hanging out. You're going to be that shoulder for them to lean on. You're going to be that strong person for them to talk to, or them for you, you know. But this has a strong foundation, is what I'm going to say. With the Nine of Wands in reverse, that's your challenge. So your challenge is no longer feeling defensive, at war with somebody, being pulled in different directions, not knowing which way to turn. That is your challenge right now. Now, you're wanting to talk. You're wanting to move toward them with some conversation. With the Knight of Swords, you know, that could be an argument. I do see conflict in your mind right now. You really want to speak up And I think you've been trying to do that. The foundation of this reading is the Five of Wands. So you're not being heard, or they're not being heard in this situation, or they feel like they're not. And I feel like there's a lot of outside, I'm getting a lot of that, a lot of outside interference in relationships. With this Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands, is like, why can't people just leave you alone? Why do people have to make an impression on this relationship? Why are people offering advice? That's what I'm getting here, because in the past, it's like they were blocking you. Something about this relationship was being blocked by you or the other person. There was no movement. I think somebody tried to speak and they just weren't hearing it. They kind of put their blindfold onto this, and or you did, and one of the two of you were like, no, I don't want to hear it. I'm done. I'm not going to see what you're telling me. I'm not going to understand this. I don't understand. And just really putting the block up, you know, with this Two of Swords in the past energy. Now, moving forward in your immediate future, I see that the Hangman came out in reverse. So something's happening here in the immediate future to move you guys out of this dreaded holding pattern that you've been in, because, and it could be this communication. I do see you, this is conflict coming, I feel, that's going to be initiated by you. You could be involved with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I feel that real strongly. Now, what you need to know is this cycle is not coming to a close. So things are going to be moving along, but I don't see this moving in a positive direction, because they don't want to. This blocked energy, even though the Hangman is in reverse, it means that things are moving along, but not necessarily in a positive light for some of you. The world, what you need to know is the world in reverse. So if you've planned a trip with this person, that's canceled. If you had plans to turn things around, that's over. Things are not going to change. I feel like this is going to be a repetitive cycle with this person. So if you feel conflicted, you feel defensive, you know, you're trying to be that person that they can lean on, that's all this is ever going to be, is an endless cycle of this nonsense, is what I'm getting. Because your outside influence is them not wanting victory out of this. They really don't. They want to move away from this. Your hopes and fears, I have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You're fearing that it's going to be a slow process. You're hoping that this will turn around. It's not necessarily going to be a slow process. It's going to be an over and over and over again process. I don't think this person wants to move to a more positive. They just, it's stuck. It's stuck here. This Hangman in reverse is going to happen. It's coming out of this negative energy, because there's the outcome is no communication, again blocking, Page of Pentacles, not offering the stability and security. This person is disconnecting from this relationship, is what I'm seeing here. Moving away from this connection. It's just not something that they want. They're blocking you for a reason. There's a reason that they don't want victory out of this. I'm going to pull some clarifiers to see what the hell's going on here for you. Now, for some of you, it's just going to take a little time. But no, not even a little time. It's going to take a long time. You guys are going to go through this with this person repeatedly, over and over and over again, until something changes this situation. I'm not getting the messages that it's going to get any better anytime soon. I'm so sorry, Taurus. So I'm going to pull some clarifiers. Gilded Tarot for my clarifying. Let me pull a clarifier for the Two of Swords over here in the past position for our Taurus and their person. This card wouldn't shuffle in. Okay, that's why. Three of Swords on the Two of Swords. So they were blocking you. This could be because they've got something else going on. But they've already disconnected in the immediate past. They've disconnected from this relationship. They've already made that decision. They went from the 2 to the 3. So this is done for them. Like I said, they don't want it to move forward. You're trying to do something for them. You're trying to be that person, that woman, that guy that they, you know, I'm going to be your rock. I'm going to be here if we can work through this. They're not wanting that. They're not wanting that out of this. Let me pull a clarifier for this Knight of Swords, because I feel like this is you instigating conversation, and it may not be so nice. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, I have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So on the Knight of Swords, I have the Nine of Swords. Definite air energy here. Definitely connecting with an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. But you're tired of losing sleep over this situation, and you're cutting this. It's coming to a close. You're over it. You've been anxious and fearful of this person, walking on eggshells, and you are ending that with this conversation. With the Nine of Swords coming in reverse, you're putting a stop to that. You're like, you know what? I'm better than this. This is what I have to say. If this is what you want, then I'm not sorry. This card is I'm not sorry. This way, okay, we can work through this. This way is no, I don't have anything to give you. That could be your energy there. With you being, it's Pentacles, it could be Earth, yeah. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, so yeah. Now, yeah, they are, you know, it may even be another person that they're involved with here, because on this Hangman, I have the Two of Pentacles. So they're trying to balance too many things to conquer this, and yeah, upcoming Eight of Cups, walking away from a situation, you, them, but somebody's walking away from this connection. I feel like they disconnected from this in the past already. They went from the Two of Swords to the Three of Swords. They made their decision with the Two of Swords, and they're moving on to heartbreak here. I don't see this coming out as positive, but you know what? I got the World again in reverse to clarify the World in reverse. Guys, this is going to be an endless cycle. Like I said with this person, it's not going to come to a close. There's not going to be any new door opening with this situation. No matter how hard you try with this person, it's not going to happen. The Tower on the Tower on the Six of Wands in reverse. So the Six of Wands in reverse and the Tower, you're blowing this up with this conversation you're going to have with them. That's the external. So you're going to have there's going to be a major shift in this relationship, a major upset and upheaval. I feel like this is going to be a fight. This is definitely a breakup, separation. What is this Knight of Shields in reverse? You guys are cutting this person clean off. It's not worth the effort. Yeah, I have the Knight of Cups in the upright. So you know that you can move away from this negative energy and offer your love to somebody else. There's somebody else out there that will be accepting of what you have to offer, that's going to be worthy of what you have to offer, that's going to appreciate what you have to offer. This also could be somebody else coming in. What did I say? Ace of Cups. You're walking away from this situation. This is going to open a new door to a new relationship. There is somebody new coming in for you. There's somebody new coming in for you. Period. Keep your eyes open, Taurus. Somebody new coming around the corner. This crap you're wasting your time on, this person's already disconnected from this. If you have had someone else on your mind, a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that is the direction that your guides are telling you to go. They're like, hey, here's the Knight of Cups. Hey, here's the Ace of Cups. Let's move you along, man. Get away from this. Get away from this negativity. Because right now you're spinning your wheels. You're spinning your wheels. You're not getting anywhere. You're not able to manifest anything at all. I have the Eight of Pentacles under that in reverse. They're not willing to work on this relationship at all because I have the Tower again in the upright. So, yeah, it just keeps, the story keeps playing out here. Same story, like I said, over and over. Now, let me pull a card from the angels here. I'm just going to see what they say, if this is a message for this past, or what's coming up this week. You've got a hell of a week coming up, but this person that you're moving toward, this new person, wow, is going to offer you so much more, Taurus. Right now, you're suffering through this deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, okay? This person is disconnected. If they're acting like they want to work on this, they're lying. They're not telling you the truth. They've already moved on. In their mind, they've moved on. But you have something great coming. I feel like this is in regard to this new situation you've got coming in. Somebody is coming towards you in your future here, in very near future. I have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So you're moving towards someone that is going to be that person. I feel like you already know this person, because under that, I have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Somebody has been on your mind, or you've been on their mind, and they're coming toward you to talk to you about this, making you an offer. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. This is ending just in time for you to receive this Ace of Cups. This Knight of Cups is coming toward you. I'm telling you. Free yourself. Wow, I could just keep going and going. Free yourself. It's time to take control back of your life. It is safe for you to love. Okay, guys. I'm going to quit pulling cards because I could go on forever. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. You know, you've got new things coming, Taurus. Don't beat yourself up over this. This relationship, not being victorious was one of your fears, but you can't win this if the other person isn't willing to work, and they've already checked out. They've checked out. Woo! Okay, Taurus, that's what I have for you. If this resonates, like and hit the subscribe button. If it doesn't, check your moon, rising, or Venus. That was a lot. So I'm hoping this works out for those of you that this resonates with. Close this chapter out because something new's coming in. That's all I'm going to say. And I hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you on the mid-month check-ins.